my favorite configurations that we have because people, let me just say this. If you've never owned Origami before, it's a good purchase for you. But if you own Origami, you know what a steal this is to get all these racks and the ease. Yeah, the ease of being able to configure them in any way that you want.
I love that.
So almost all 5-star reviews on hsn.com. We are doing it today at $90 off. So you're getting them basically, I mean, it's $169, so $170. You're getting them for about $40 a rack.
Isn't that crazy?
That is a steal. And the best part is, these are a heavier kind of a gauge.
Oh, yeah.
Than some of the other ones.
Yep.
Lou will get all the specs on what you can put on here as far as weight, but what's nice about them is they are stackable.
Yeah.
And you can do them all together.
Yep.
Or you can spread them all over the house.
All together, all separate. You can have fun putting them in different configurations, whatever you want to do. The bottom line is, like all origami, there's no assembly required. There's no tools required. And in my opinion, you know, having sold origami for 15 years, this is the most versatile piece that we've ever created. Let me show it to you, okay? So you got two choices here for colors. You got the black and you've got the white, all right? Basics, okay? There's 4 of them that stack to go this high. Now, we give you the tools. We give you these screws here, these knurled screws that you can put on here to link them together so that this is like one solid piece right now, right? But if you don't put those screws in there, and I'll show you like in a second how you can attach them, they come apart like this, okay?
Brilliant.
So I can take these and put them in different rooms throughout the house if I want to, 4 separate rooms, and use them any way I want. Stack them 2 high, 3 high, use them, you know, 1 in a set, whatever you want to do. You can take them anywhere. These are all powder-coated steel. This is a great size, okay, because it's 31.5 inches this way, so from this side to this side.
It's almost like coffee table size.
Just about, yeah,
just
like
about.
31.5 that way, and it's just under 18 inches in the depth, so a really good size. I'm gonna pick this guy up here, and I want you to see how you can fold this flat. Now, the first thing I have to do is, if you look right here, okay, we give you these little screws with a knurled knob on top of it. Say that 5 times fast. And all you have to do is just use your hand and unscrew that, okay, because it's already threaded on the inside, so it's real simple. And then I'll just drop it right there. Okay, then we're gonna take the other one out on the other side, just like this. Now, ready for this? Because this is so crazy simple to do. I'm gonna flip it over. There's a support in the back. You drop that support down like this, you fold in the legs, and look how skinny that becomes, okay? So you can imagine that this is like just a couple of inches wide, so 4 of them would only be about this wide. So you could easily travel with these. You could put these in a closet, under the bed, behind a door, any place you need to. To set it up, you do the opposite of what I just did. You open it up like this, you take out that bar that's right here, you put this in here like that, you put this in here, thank you, sir. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put that screw back in on the side right here. And I don't have to do both of them, just because, you know, one will hold it.
I just don't want you to step on it.
Just for our demonstration. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for looking out for me. So look how easy that went in there with just my finger. So that's secure on here now. Now what I do is I take this, and if I'm gonna stack it, I want you to see the way the feet on this actually nest. Okay, so take a look right here and notice, that is up close and personal. Look at this right here. This fits in here just like that, and see how it goes inside of the rack underneath it? So they nest inside of each other, so it's totally safe. But the big deal with this is, you decide how you're gonna use it, what configuration, just give that to me. What configuration you wanna do, thanks, because I got a whole pocket full of those right now.
I figured. Well, that's the nice thing, is you're getting 4 individual racks.
1 down here, 3
that
right
you
here.
can use anywhere. They all collapse flat for storage. You can build them 1 high, 2 high, 3 high, 4 high, whatever you wanna do. Here it is, all 4 together in the white. So, and again, this one is a little more industrial than our today's special. It is a little more heavy gauge, heavy weight. So this might be one that maybe you put in your workroom, or one that maybe you want to put in your laundry room. But remember, this is the best part. You can reconfigure the 4 into any way you want because they recess. Lou, that's brilliant.
Yeah, okay, so take a look at this here. This is the set of 4 that you're buying right now. And what I did was I said, what happens if I put 1 on this side, 1 on this side, and then 2 in the middle? Guess what I just did? I just made an entertainment center right here, right now. You could put a fish tank on here, you could use this to display things, whatever it is you want to do. Or in your garage, maybe you got a couple tall things, maybe you got a golf bag you want to put over here, and you got a cooler you want to put over here, and then you want to use these shelves for tools or whatever. You can do that. And then we got this nice big space on the bottom here where you could put something in there too. Or Guy, if you're looking at this going like, well, that's too high to be an entertainment center, watch this. Just kick this one over. set this down here like this, and just line these up side by side. Guys, look at that now.
And you get
look at that shelving system.
You get all of these.
You get all of this.
Yep.
All of this.
So
and you decide how you want to set it up.
Yeah, I was going to say, so if you wanted to put one in the entryway or two, right, for shoes.
Yeah.
Or you want to put them in a mud room.
Perfect.
Right? You want to put two maybe in your laundry room.
Right.
The nice thing is you can go 1 high, 2 high, 3 high,
four
and
high.
1 separate, 4
Yeah.
high.
Whatever you want to do.
Or you could do 2 high.
Yeah, or one
nice.
in every room if you want to use them as shoe racks in every single room, or whatever it is you want to do. That's the cool thing about these.
These are $90 off.
Yep.
If you buy them today. I don't know how long the sale price will last. We never really know because usually with Origami it sells out before it gets to the end of that. But you're getting them, like I said, at a really, really great price. And if you have lots of different rooms that you would like to try them in, getting 4, you get the discount. You're getting the $90 discount if you buy them in numbers. But these are not individual. Remember, you can use these together. I like them as like 2 2-packs.
Yeah.
But this is all 4.
Yeah, this is all 4 of them right here. So even if I wanted to take, let's say like in one room I'm going to do 2 like this, and then the other room I'm going to do 2 like that, I can do that as well. I mean, it really comes down to whatever I want to do. Now, I mentioned that they attach to each other, and I was going to show that to you because I showed you how there's a knob in the back right here, right? We give you longer ones to attach the 2 of them together, okay? So there's the longer knob right there. All right, now I'm going to push this, I'm going to put this down here.
Well, that'll thread right through.
Oh, it goes right through. And that's the beautiful thing about this. It's already threaded, and it's so smooth to do this. Look how easy it was for me to do that, just like that, and that's done. I mean, it took seconds. I didn't use any tools. There was no fuss, no muss. It's really, really simple to do. And now, I got 2 attached, 2 separate rooms.
You know what's really nice
inside,
about
outside.
it? You and I were talking about this earlier, and we've always talked about it.
Yeah.
When you buy a shelving system at the store, you see the end product displayed.
Yes, yes.
And you look at it, you're like, oh, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm going to get that. Then you get it home, and you open up the box, and it is literally 40, 50 pieces, right? And you get bags of screws, and you get bags of bolts, and all that stuff. The best thing about Origami is putting it together, because literally, it takes a couple of minutes. That is it. You don't need any specialty tools. You don't need a wrench. You don't need a screwdriver. You're not working upside down.
Nope.
You don't have to flip furniture over and try to find the screws and bolts. You really can't make a mistake because these are 99% ready to go.
Pretty much done.
All you got to do is add those little bolts, open them up, and put them anywhere you want. And here's another thing that's nice about this is that if you want to keep 2 and give 2, like maybe your kids,
you totally
say, I don't need 4. You can keep a couple of them for yourself, and you can give them to your sons or your grandkids or whatever you want to do. Read the reviews on this. Again, these are a little more substantial as far as the weight. So you could probably, I don't know what the capacity is on these. I think
150 pounds per shelf. I should have said that in the beginning.
So
my
we're
bad.
at
150 pounds per shelf.
So we're at, what, 600 pounds? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 300 pounds.
No joke. These, I'm telling you, well, you know what? You said a really good, I mean, because you know a little bit about, or a lot about construction.
Yep.
And when you looked at this and you saw the steel that they're using on here and the way that these tubes are made, you knew right away that this was substantial.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a flimsy little piece of furniture. This is the real deal right here. Powder coated steel. So yes, inside, outside, use it wherever you want to, but this is going to hold a lot of weight. I mean, when you think about 150 pounds, when was the last time you had a shoe rack? You know, essentially, let's just compare it to that, for instance, that could hold 150 pounds, or a bookcase that could hold 150 pounds, or in this case, 300 pounds with 2 of them. It's crazy.
Read the reviews. I always tell people when it comes to Origami, because there's often so many, like hundreds and hundreds. I mean, we have some Origami that has thousands and thousands of reviews.
I mean, this one's fairly new.
Yep. Because we're doing the 4-pack, so you'll see a handful of reviews, but it's already a customer pick. Why? Because first of all, as I said, the quality of it. All right, you go and you buy plastic racks, and you're ashamed of them. You don't want anybody to see them. This, you'd be happy to utilize this as an extra coffee table or as an extra storage area, or anywhere that you want. But remember, you've got one for any room of the house, or 4, or 3, or 2, depending on how you want to configure it. I love this in a mudroom because again, this Origami has the slots, so it's really good for aeration. So if you wanted to put wet boots in there, put it in a mudroom.
Look at that.
You could do that, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty much see-through, so if you wanted to put magazines or whatever it is, you could do that too.
Yeah, and if you wanted to, you could use them side by side. Don't have to be vertical. It could be horizontal, you know? And these actually, what's nice about these is they really do fit flush together.
Yeah,
Some pieces don't exactly fit flush. I mean, it's close, but it's this is. I mean, I'm talking. There's like almost no gap going down the middle right there. You got like if that was a grout line, it would be for marble. You know what I mean? Because it's so small. So look at that, and imagine. Let's just say that for whatever reason you needed to have all 4 of these laid out horizontally like that in your garage, because maybe you're keeping something that's really long, but you want it off the floor.
Right.
Totally do that.
Your kids got Hot Wheels and they want to run a track all the way across. They can do that as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is one of those ones that is probably the most universal for everybody out there.
Yeah, super
Because, like I said, some of them are decorative, some of them have different shelving. These are the big guns right here that are super, super durable. They are, you can set it up anyway, stacked side by side or individually.
Yeah, I love this.
I like that too. I like the way you did that there too, because if you had an entertainment center, that would be, you could put a TV on top.
TV with a pedestal right here. You put a big TV on this, because again, TVs these days don't weigh that much. So, you know, we're talking big TV on here. And then, of course, it's easy to transition to the first thing I showed you, which was this kind of the same deal, but just elevated. So you've got that space underneath, maybe in the garage, to put a big cooler or something.
And if you want to go to a home store, you could get a piece of wood or a piece of glass or something. You put that right on top. If you want to make that top a solid top, you could do that as well. Again, it's like the perfect size coffee table, but a coffee table you can store so much stuff inside it. All right.
Good height to work.
It really is. Customer pick 847-058 is the item number. If you want to grab that, and remember, you're getting all 4 of these at $90 off our regular price. And considering the shipping, it's under $10. That's
Isn't that amazing? Incredible.
All right, Lou's going to give me another minute or two on one more item.